Well, what's up, everybody? We're back here on SnowRunner today, and I was just checking out my progress, and I haven't really played SnowRunner a whole lot lately. I went on vacation for a week, and then I've gotten back and stayed pretty busy with working on Ransom Ridge login maps, so haven't had a whole lot of time to play a lot of stuff, but thought today we'd hop over here on SnowRunner and play just a little bit. I got one more task to do to unlock this mission, and so I thought we'd do that, and I was just looking to see where I was at. It wasn't too terribly long ago I upgraded to level 9. We've only got $4,100, so need to get some tasks done and get some money, and I'm probably going to end up selling this trailer that I've got hooked to this truck. But you can see on Michigan I'm up to 62% complete. I went over to, let's see, I think we're on whatever that Smithville Dam right now is the map we're on, and I went over to, I believe it was Island Lake. Let me look just real quick here. Yeah, Island Lake. I know I went over there. Maybe it was Drummond Island. I think I just came from. Yeah, I just came from Drummond Island, and I was gonna do this task right here, which is the essentials. So all I need to do now is go over here to the fuel station and get some fuel. So I'm going to set up a marker there. I pretty much know how to get there. But yeah, so this trailer was one I just grabbed from the previous map I was on. So I think I'm going to sell this. So we don't really need it. I think there's, I mean, we could always buy another one if we needed it, but I think there's quite a few of these little trailers around. I know on the other map I just came from, there was another one that had some concrete blocks or something on there. So selling the trailers is a good way to get a little bit of money. Oh, I really didn't want to go that way, but okay, we'll go this way. It's quicker. Maybe. It's shorter for sure, but I'm not sure about quicker. Maybe this truck will get through here pretty good. You have to be careful actually diving off into these things. Like that right there, I'm surprised I didn't get damage. Yeah, this truck's getting through here pretty good. I've been really kind of surprised at this Western Star, how easily it goes through some of these mud holes that you would normally think that they would get stuck. Yeah, I need to go get some fuel anyway because I'm getting kind of low. Yep. Dive into those holes too fast and you'll get some damage, but we should be good. We'll get back into the garage here in a little bit and get this thing repaired up. I'm not even sure where I'm going. I'm just driving towards the marker. Yeah, see, I really haven't even had to use the winch yet. I hooked it up just a minute ago, but it really didn't do much of anything. It was just hooked to a little bush. They need to up their. They probably just hooked to the closest winch point, but they really need to consider what kind of vehicle you're driving. If you're driving a big semi like this and you hook to a little bush, that ain't gonna do much. So I really wish that it would, not just because it's the nearest, but maybe the better one. I don't know, something. They need to do something. Cause see, like that little bush just to my left right there, the orange one, that ain't gonna do much. I'll yank it out of the ground before it would even pull me, probably. Alright, so the garage is that way. Yeah, see, the other thing they haven't really fixed, I don't think, I still think that they need to adjust the time scale on this map or this game, because I don't like how quickly it gets dark. Yeah, see, I hope we get to the fuel station pretty quick. Just check to make sure I'm on the right path still. Yeah, just take the left here. Follow the road. Follow the road. Yeah, so while I'm driving over to the fuel station, let's talk a minute about Ransom Ridge. As you probably know, if you've been following along on that, that's been a map that's been in the works for quite some time now. I want to say I started that back in April of 2019, and of course what happened was somewhere along the way, with it being such a big map, I just kind of got overwhelmed a little bit on the size of it and lost motivation to really get it finished. Make sure I'm still going. Yeah, and I kind of would work on it a little bit and then put it aside, and then work on it a little bit more, and then drop it for a month, and just stuff like that. So it's hard to stay motivated when the finish line is so far away, especially on this map, because I've really there's a lot more stuff into this than I normally do. Normally, it's just a sawmill and a bunch of trees and some roads and a fuel station. I mean, that's usually all my maps sort of entail. But this time I'm adding a gravel pit. There's going to be a little bit of a, maybe not a surprise, but there's going to be a little bit of an extra feature there that isn't normally seen on my maps, if I can get it to work. I haven't successfully got it to work yet, which I just added it in last night, so it's not like I've spent a month on it or something. But there's going to be a town, pretty good sized little town. It's not terribly big. And let's see what else. So 2 sawmills this time. I don't even know why I'm hauling this trailer around. So 2 sawmills. There's lots of signage that I normally don't put on my maps. I'm making some custom signs and stuff. Some of the buildings I've had to really work on to get the the custom textures and stuff on there. So I mean, it's a lot of work this time, and it's also sort of a warm up because with Farming Simulator 21 delayed or even postponed until possibly, I don't know when they might put the next one out, but I've really put a lot of time into this new map because there's some new stuff in there that may be incorporated into some future maps. And then the map after this one, after Ransom Ridge, what I'm planning on doing is having forestry and some farming, so I'm gonna have to get the farming part of it figured out. So, and then again, all of that is just a warm-up to another map that I'm working on, which is going to have forestry and farming and construction all added in. So it's going to be kind of be a nice role-play map, I guess, for somebody. Be a lot of fun. So we'll see if we can get all that worked out. I have not even looked yet at how to do the farming part of it, which shouldn't be too hard. Probably just defining the sideboard trailer. Okay, there it goes. It always confuses me whenever I sell it and it doesn't disappear. You have to close out before it disappears. But yeah, the farming side of it shouldn't be too hard. Just defining the fields and I think adding in, what type of crop there should be or whatever. Let's see. We are going to the farm. Yeah, it's that way. So yeah, should be able to get that figured out pretty easily, I hope. Let's see, what else? Oh, there's still a lot of work to do on Ransom Ridge. I was hoping to have it done by July the 4th, but right now it's not looking like that's going to happen. Things may change, of course, but if I can put in, several hours, at least 2 or 3 hours a day, it may get done by then, but I seriously doubt it. I just kind of set a goal just to try to hit something, so we'll see how that goes. More than likely, it's going to be mostly done by July the 4th, and then what'll be left over is just finishing up stuff that popped up, like little errors or whatever, and wow, and making sure everything works. That's kind of the biggie. A lot of people complain about the warnings and errors and stuff when they see that, oh, your map's got warnings in it and all this and stuff. Well, the warnings to me aren't really that bad as the errors. I mean, you definitely don't want errors. And I've got one actually two right now. One of them I know how to fix. The other one I'm not so sure. I had fixed it before when it came up on the map, but this time I'm not sure exactly what is going on with that. So I'll have to investigate that and see if I can't figure out what in the world is causing that error. Now the other one is just dealing with Global Company. I think I'm just going to take that part of it out, which should solve that issue. Because right now I added in. Well, actually I know how to fix it too, so we'll see. I'll either take it out or just fix it. But I think either way it wouldn't be bad at all. Come on, get in there. All right, there we go. So 440 credits, experience points, whatever. Gets me up to 1410. Now I've got some money. All right. We still got quite a bit of time, so let me look at the missions. Let's see, materials orders. Deliver to the service hub. Where's that at? Oh, right there. Okay, deliver it there. Concrete slab. That's not too far away. Wow. Gotta deliver it to several places. Okay, so we gotta pick up the concrete slab right there, deliver it to the service hub, which is right. That's not bad at all. Let's see. Let's do. Actually, let's do that one. Yeah. Accept. Okay. So let's see here. We got to go over to there and pick up concrete slab ×2. We should be able to fit it in this truck. So we go back out to there and hit the dam road and come over across to right there. Okay, that'll work. Oh yeah, so I just saw earlier on Facebook where on the Epic Games Store, if you're thinking about picking up this game right here, SnowRunner, it's 20% off right now through the end of the month. Uh-oh. Alright, well, we'll just knock it over. We'll pay the guy later for fixing the fence. Yeah, so if you want to pick up SnowRunner for 20% off, which I believe should be... Well, of course, it's not that much, but if it's if you buy in the base game, I think the base game's what, like $40, so it'd be $34 instead. That's that's pretty good, I guess. I paid the full price for the season pass and all that, so I can get all the DLC. and stuff, which I don't think they've released anything yet like that, but I'll get it whenever it comes out. I just went ahead and got it because I knew I'd be playing this game a good bit. It looks really cool, and I'm glad I did too, because this is an awesome game. It's much better than Mud Runner and Spin Tires. The only thing I don't like about SnowRunner, really, which isn't really that of an issue because I don't drive in the cab all that much, is these stupid hands. I can't stand. I wish I just left them off because they look silly. I mean, they're okay when you're just doing small adjustments, but when you're really, cranking on the wheel left and right, those hands, they just look ridiculous. That and the time. I don't like the time scale on the map in the game. I wish that they would make it more like Farming Simulator, where you can adjust the time, either make it 1-to-1 or, increments of, like 5, 10, 20, 50, something like that, where you can adjust the time scale. Oops, almost passed it up. I think I'm going to go ahead and swing around so I can be pointing in the right direction, get loaded up, just head out. Let's see, we need concrete slab. Oh, we can only get one. And, oh, that's manual loading. How do I get back to... Oh, there we go. Yeah, I knew I thought I could get more than one in there. Okay, well, we'll just have to bring a trailer back up. Well, we'll make 2 loads. I guess we'll just make 2 loads because it's not that far. In fact, let's see where we got to go here. Going to there. So pretty easy, just go up past the garage and then there. And once we get up there in that area, we'll go to the garage and that's where we'll finish it up. So we need a few little repairs. I've kind of hurt the suspension just a little. But yeah, I tell you, Ransom Ridge is going to be a pretty awesome map. It'll be my first 4X map I have put out, and I've really put a lot of time into it. I just can't really. I mean, other than Switchback Canyon, which only took me like 2 weeks to do from start to finish, I just have a real problem with just slapping a map together. It has to have the kind of look I want it to have. Means a lot of details, a lot of bushes, a lot of stuff, like if you're going to make a town, it's got to have a lot of details in there. Coke machines and trash cans and benches and, just stuff to make it seem like it's a particular look. Like if it's an old town, you can't have, well, I mean, I guess you could, but if you're going for an old town look, you can't really have a brand spanking new, shiny whatever. It's got to have that rough look to it. A well-used, well-worn look. I think I'm going up around this way. I don't like going that way to the right. There's too many deep mud holes in there. Yep. Just damage the suspension some more. if you well, let's see. I guess that's the suspension. I'm not sure what happens when the suspension gets completely shot, but I know if you damage tires too bad, the tire will be flat and you'll be riding around on a flat tire. It's kind of funny. I've only had that happen once so far. But yeah, back to Ransom Reed. I think everybody's going to be pretty happy with that. Of course, you know it's hard to appease everybody because you know maybe somebody wants some farming, maybe somebody wants an animal dealer. You know, I just haven't had time to sit down and fool with all that yet. So. Alright, there we go. There's one. I think we have time to go back and get the other one and deliver it, and then we'll be done. We'll try anyway. Or I guess I shouldn't say everybody wants animal dealers and farming and all that stuff, but I've had some requests for that. But you know, my background is in forestry. I have a degree in forestry, and I actually worked as a forester for about 6 months before I decided to go back to school and get finish my degree on basically some computer type stuff. But so the forestry side of the game is actually what got me into the game. I didn't buy it for the farming, I bought it for the forestry. A friend of mine that was playing the game, he says, hey, you need to check out Farming Simulator 15. You can cut down trees. I'm like, what? And so I got to looking at some YouTube videos and stuff, and probably saw some of the FDR equipment and was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I went ahead and bought the game and started playing it. And then I think I actually, well, I already had all the recording equipment to do the voice, and in fact the same microphone I've got, and of course had a computer and all that stuff to play it with. And I had at the time I think I only had one joystick, but I eventually bought another one used, and now I've got two nice ones. But the used ones worked out pretty good for a while until one of them broke. Well, actually two of them, both of them broke at some point. But I'd already bought one to replace one, and then oh my gosh, and then the other one broke. Of course, I guess that's what happens when you buy a used $12 joystick. So, you know, doing all the farming and animal dealer and all that stuff, that's not really my cup of tea. There's plenty of guys out there that don't complain about the farming and animal dealer stuff, so they just play it for the login, which is how I play it mostly. Well, I've gotten into the farming a little bit. Serious Mods kind of got me into the farming side of it because I played a little bit on this multiplayer and they were doing some farming and it was pretty cool. So then Medicine Creek came out and I saw some gameplay on that. I was like, wow, that's an amazing map, so I got to try that. I need to get back on that too. I didn't get many views on those videos, but you know, it's understandable. Because everybody wants to see the forestry part. Well, actually most everybody wants to see the forestry. Which is fine, you know, that's what I got into the game for and recording for. So we'll get back on that a good bit here pretty quick. Matter of fact, I just finished up, if you've been following along on my Ramna series, I just finished up the driveway. Well, pretty much. I got a little bit more work to do on it, but I'll probably just finish it up off camera. And then we're about to get started on the forestry. I've already got all the equipment moved over to one of the sites that we had started on before. And we'll try to get us some money built up because at the house, that we built the driveway down to, I plan on setting up a pretty good little setup there with some barns and some storage buildings and probably maybe even some silos and stuff, because we're getting set up eventually to do the farming part of it. But I'm gonna have to really get some money built up to to get the fields bought and all the tractors and implements and all that stuff. So still got a good bit of work to do on that. But the forestry we're going to hit pretty hard here pretty quick. See if we can't clear some of those tracks out. I can't believe how small those tracks of timber are on that map, but I guess that's the way they do it in Europe or whatever. Seems to be a little bit easier on this side of this mud hole. Look at this. This truck is pretty amazing. Of course, we probably got a lot of weight on. I'm not sure how much the weight plays into it with those concrete slabs, but this truck I don't think I've yet had to put it into differential lock or even low. It's just been crazy. This is the Western Star, I forget what the model number, 4900 maybe? Yeah, 4964. It's older, but it's a pretty cool truck. I'm looking forward to unlocking some other ones. Like I haven't even really explored Alaska yet. I went and looked at it just to see what the snow was about. But I wanted to run through Michigan first and try to get it mostly finished. I probably won't finish it completely, and before we head over to Alaska. Wow, that's deep. I don't want to load it. I want to unload. I thought this was where we were supposed to. Oh no, we're supposed to go back. Oh, I was talking. I didn't even pay attention. We're supposed to go over to there. Oh well. Let's get turned around, I guess. Jeez. Yep, just talking away, not paying attention. We went up in here, didn't even have to. You know what, just for fun, I'm gonna see if I can't go around this way. I've never gone this way. Of course, it might be a muddy mess going up through this guy's field or something. Well, actually, can we even get through there? This might be a bad idea. Oh, yeah, bad idea. That's deep. Just tearing up this guy's fence, golly. Oh, I keep forgetting too, I need to get screenshots. I always forget every time, I forget. Let's see. This isn't really a good spot either. We'll find us a good spot here in a minute and take a screenshot. That's like a pretty good spot. There we go. Yeah, so unfortunately you have to go into the settings and turn off the HUD and all that stuff, and then go back. And I wish the little markers and stuff wasn't there. Actually, I can remove one of them, I think. There we go. So I got rid of one of them. All right, onward we go. Yeah, we'll deliver these concrete slabs and then go to the garage, repair up, and then we'll look at, you know, if there's anything else we can do to this truck. I don't think I've unlocked anything yet. I think we got to get to level 10 before I unlock some more stuff, which actually may end up being level 12. I know there's the electronic winch or whatever, battery-powered winch that would be cool to have, but I don't think I can unlock that until I'm like level 10 or 12, I think. And there may be some more options that unlock at level 10, we'll see. Alright, here we go. Alright, now that solves that part of it. We still got 2 more to go. We got to deliver some consumables to the preacher's house, and then we got to deliver metal beams to the quarry. That'll be fun. Let's go over here to the garage and we'll get repaired up and see what we got as far as options if we can unlock anything at level 10. Whoa. Back end's getting squirrely on me. It must be the rain. Alright, so the engines, I think there's one more option. I'm not sure. I'm gonna explore Alaska anyway to find that one. Engine's pretty good. I've been pretty happy with the engine so far. That one's like it's more powerful because it's 1900, 2100, and then 2350. Gearbox. Again, gotta explore Alaska. Suspension, just as far as we can go. The tires, there may be some other options here. Yeah, reach rank 12. So to get chains, we gotta be at level 12. The winch is the other one I was interested in. So we got this one, that's the advanced medium. Gotta be at 16 though to get that one. There's another 12. I guess this one doesn't have the electronic or the battery powered winch. That one's $11,300. Wow. Alright, diff lock we've already got. Yeah. Spare wheel. I don't normally put those on there. Of course, we got to get to 15 to get that one. Snorkel, we've already got that on there, sort of. Well, that's a stock. And that looks silly. Alright, so we got engageable all-wheel drive already. We've got all these frame add-ons and stuff. There's nothing to unlock there. That's just either you could purchase it or not. So, it looks like we got to get to level 12 to unlock some more stuff for this one. But, again, I'm probably going to be, you know, switching up a truck or something before I, you know, add too much more stuff to this one. So let's get this out of the way. In fact, I need to get that one out of the way too. It's just sitting there. Alright, so I think I'm just going to park it here for now. And then next time, I believe we're going to finish up this mission. We'll deliver those consumables to the preacher's house and then get the metal beams down to the quarry. And I'm hoping, let's see, it's consumables times 2. It should fit in this truck. And the metal beams times 1, I think, should fit in this truck also. So we won't have to get a trailer. So we should be good. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Have a good one.